You're planning a conference. You already have your keynote speaker and your expert technical speakers organised, but there's still lots to think about. We've all experienced conferences that are exciting at the time, but back at work, you realise that nothing has really changed. So the last thing you want for your conference is for people to go home thinking, it won't work in our company. At your conference, you want to make sure people really get the speaker's message and get all they can from the workshops. Here's the secret weapon you need to make sure this happens.
Hi, I'm Laurie Kelly from Mindworks.
Your conference has a big agenda. It must be stimulating, cutting edge, yet with lots of take-home practicality. Above all, it must be enjoyable. And like a good meal, it must also nourish your delegates' minds, so you see a lasting return on your investment. Here's why Laurie Kelly from Mindworks is just the man you want. Laurie loves to talk about using your mental muscle, but what does he mean by this? Well, first of all, he means opening your delegates' minds to all the new possibilities available at your conference. He'll give them fresh ways of thinking and of remembering.
See the difference? Yeah. It's where you put your thinking is where your energy goes.
Involve Laurie in your conference and watch your delegates benefit from the stimulating exchange of ideas, encouragement from other delegates, plus the valuable networks that they generate. Laurie gives them techniques for taking their new ideas and information away with them so they can rip through the challenges they face once they're back at work or even at home.
I can't believe how restrictive our education has been and how he's opened up our minds, and we can actually remember things that he puts a list of things up and we all go, we can't do that. And yet when he shows us how, we can. It's amazing.
What's the best way to use Laurie Kelly? There are lots of options. Laurie is great to have as the first speaker. He'll deliver an opening address to make your delegates highly receptive to all the new ideas they'll get from your expert technical speakers. Alternatively, ask him to be the keynote speaker and he'll deliver a high energy presentation. His approach to team building is truly remarkable. It's down to earth, grounded in sound principles, yet out of the ordinary, so its wisdom lasts long after your conference is over.
It'll help out in report writing and also conferences and workshops that we hold, and just talking to people and remembering a lot of the stuff that what we've been talking about, and also in meetings too, and taking that knowledge away. Yeah.
Or if you want to include delegates' partners, Laurie will run highly interactive and enjoyable workshops for them to add value to your conference and boost attendance. Straight after lunch can be a tricky time. Put Laurie in this spot and your delegates won't even think about closing their eyes. He'll have everyone enthusiastically taking part in his presentation.
He's very effervescent. It's actually quite amazing how some of his things can actually work for you, like the mind mapping, the mind pegging. I was quite outstanding how it actually works for you, and it's not all just a big trick that he's rehearsed a million times, and you can actually apply it to everyday life and working life.
And of course, Laurie is great at tying everything together at the end of your conference. He'll challenge your delegates. He'll give them practical techniques for assimilating their new learning and acting on it. And you'll see a lasting return on your investment. Success is all in the mind. Your conference delegates will leave with their powers of thinking increased and fine-tuned, ready to meet challenges in new and innovative ways. With Laurie Kelly at your conference, things will be different. Ring Mindworks now on 3289 4977.
I think it's just fantastic